What's up guys, just wanted to thank everyone for watching the video if you've made it this far. Today we just ceramic coated the 513Ms as you saw in the video. It turned out really good. These wheels were in pretty rough shape when I first got them. So I had Prince Wheels, which is a local wheel reconditioning shop, just kind of take care of them and bring them back to OEM standard like they're brand new. And yeah, they turned out really nice, man. These are basically like a brand new set of 513Ms. I had them match the paint that was on the stock wheels, the OEM wheels, and the OEM paint on the 513M wheels is pretty interesting. It's right between like a silver and a gunmetal, just right in between there, but it's a really cool color and they did a fantastic job, man. I mean, these turned out really good. So these in fact are for the 135 build that we are converting over to the 1M. However, I could run these on the E92 M3 as well. So it's really nice to have that option to kind of flip back and forth in case I'm just feeling like the E92 needs a set of 513Ms for the day. So as far as the wheel, pretty straightforward. OEM, BMW 513M forged wheel. These are the IND floating center caps, so they're just painted on the outside. And then also I went with OEM brand new M badges as well. So we are in good shape with these wheels. They look phenomenal. Huge shout out to the guys over at Parks Car Care. I'm gonna have all this stuff linked down below for you guys, but they sent out everything that I needed to make this happen. Used a little bit of this Gion, however you want to pronounce it, prep, which is just a stronger degreaser, but it doesn't leave anything behind. Went with the clean towels. I have a bunch of these. These are really nice. I love them. And then some applicator pads by Carscope. And as far as the ceramic, it's a Nova Series wheel ceramic. I've used this a few times in the past and it works really well. It has a beautiful finish to it, but also it's durable. It's super durable. It lasts a long time. So figured why not go with it on the 513s. In the future, we are going to be coating both of the cars and we'll be using this Gion paint coating. Curious to use this. I've never used this before, so that'll be really interesting. Obviously, we won't get there until we finish up a lot of the work that we're doing on the E92 and the 135, but this will be in the future. You guys might have saw this little stand that I'm using, and I thought this was pretty interesting. I found this online, and it was only like 35 bucks, I believe. I'll have it linked down below. You can see that it says it's meant for motorcycle wheels, but you can definitely use it for car wheels. You just have to be a little bit careful because, you know, obviously it's a lot smaller and you don't want the nuts in the back to hit the rim, so just pay attention to where you're using it, but you can definitely use it, and it works really good when you're just trying to coat and wipe down the entire wheel without having to flip things around constantly. Sort of just does the work for you, so pretty sick. Got the other three right here. Everything is ready to go. I was looking at tires last night for these wheels, and I believe the factory tires are a 40 sidewall. However, I'm gonna bring it down to a 35 sidewall. So I think what we're gonna end up doing is a 265/35 on the front and a 285/35 on the rear. These are 18s. So we'll still have a little bit of meat, a little bit of chunk on it, but not quite like massive chunk. The Michelins that I have on both cars right now are 40 sidewalls, and they're just pretty big. So I want a little bit more room in that fender well, and I don't want to be rubbing no matter what. So I think 35 is going to be the ticket, but I'm going to get those ordered up, get these mounted, and yeah, we're going to be in good shape. These are hands down one of my favorite BMW OEM wheels. They are definitely more popular these days. A few years ago, not a lot of people were running these, but I think people have caught on at this point and realized that these are a fantastic wheel. It's fully forged. They're pretty light. They're durable. They look amazing. I mean, if you compare these to a newer aftermarket wheel, you might notice that these look awfully similar to the Apex VS5 RSs, which I've had 2 sets of now at this point, or even like the BBS RIAs. So yeah, they're just a great wheel and a classic design. And these fitments, the size fits on a lot of different cars. There are guys with F30s running these. These were, in fact, the F8X wheels. They were like the base wheels that you got with the car. However, in my opinion, I think they're the best looking wheels out of all of the options. I've never been a big fan of the comp wheels, the 666M wheels. Just feel like these are just the classiest and they look the best. Lots of open space to show the brakes behind there. Just a killer wheel. With this type of design though, you're definitely gonna want some sort of ceramic coating on them. They are gonna be a major pain to clean, being that you have a lot of smaller spokes and a lot of little pocket areas. You definitely want something that is gonna allow you to just keep them as clean as possible and brake dust free. So ceramic coating is definitely the way to go for that. People used to take these off of their F8Xs and just sell them for super cheap back in the day. However, that is not the case anymore. And to get some, they're around $2,000, probably even more depending on condition. Mine were in pretty rough shape. I mean, every single rim had road rash, just gashes out of it. They didn't look too good. They needed a lot of work. And rather than trying to recondition them myself, I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna have them completely redone professionally. So I know that when I put them on, I don't have any problems. Can mount tires and go. And I'm really happy with the turnout on them. They just nailed the paint color. It's right in between silver and gunmetal. The finish is perfect. Yeah, turned out really, really good. So anyways, you guys keep an eye out for these in the future, getting them mounted. I think it's gonna be one of the last things we do. We are cutting fenders this weekend. I'm so excited. Cutting fenders this weekend on the 135 to convert it over to the 1M in the rear. Dude, your boy's pumped. Never done that before, should be interesting, but we'll see how it goes. But after we get into the paint shop and we get everything painted up on the car and she's looking good, we're gonna go ahead and mount those wheels and tires. It's gonna be sick. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you in the next one.